Welcome along. Good afternoon. Another edition of Buzzin. We have got another general knowledge quiz for you today, and we've moved over to YouTube. We found it was a little bit too difficult trying to get in front of everybody on Facebook, and it may take us a little while to build up the audience here on YouTube, but we can watch the recording at your convenience, so thanks for being here. Today we have two teams, and it's a little bit of a Midlands derby. Blues versus Wolves, Team Tommo versus Team FOZZY. Let me go straight to them. We've got Team FOZZY at the top, Team Tommo at the bottom. How are you guys? You all right?
Yeah, all good, thank you.
Very good, thanks.
Feeling confident?
Right, we I don't know.
No,
we've just lost the
just
buzzer.
broke it.
I broke the buzzer. We were trying to share the event and it sort of disappeared again. So I just need the code for the buzzer.
No worries.
I've been too confident with Leah being on the other side because I think I commented on something a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I think you did actually, didn't you?
I wouldn't mind entering the quiz, but only if I'm on the same team as Leah. We're on opposing teams, but.
So every time I mention your name, Lee, when we're watching, I was saying Leah, because I know someone else who spells the name the same as you, and it's Leah, and you're Lee, aren't you? So
I answer to both because it's not my full name; it's my shortened name.
Of
so
course.
I answer to both because he shouts both at me. So
amongst other things, I'm sure.
yeah.
No, I get called all them kind of names. Yeah,
Perfect. So did you just say that you need the code again for the buzzer?
Yeah, because somebody's broke it.
Okay.
I sort of gone out of it to go back into it.
X for X-ray, K for Kilo, Q for Quebec, C for Charlie, S for Sierra, W for Whiskey.
Don't break it now.
Done.
You're
Not
in.
gonna break it in.
Actually, I'm
Yeah,
not
actually,
going to give
you
it
can
you
hold
back.
it.
I'm not going to give it you back.
You're quicker on that.
I can see that Katrina's with us. Afternoon, Katrina. Nice one, my dear. Former contestant. We were talking in the group, in the vocal booth group. We're definitely going to get a tournament rocking and rolling with all of our previous contestants. So Katrina will have to come back again. Still doesn't look like you're in that buzzer room, FOZZY. Are you in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, we can see quizmaster, FOZZY, and Tommo.
Okay. So let's test the buzzer then. Do you want to test yours first, Paul? Lee? And it's working now. We got sound. My sound is working. Okay, so reset it, Tommo. Now you press it as well. Brilliant.
Whee.
And we have actually got sound. So see, it was meant to happen.
Maybe me breaking it has helped. So.
It has definitely helped. We had a few technical issues at the top of the show while we were testing it out. So just to confirm, Team FOZZY is Paul and Lee, and in the bottom, Team Tommo is actually Andy and a young lady that we've not had on the stream before. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Alice. I'm Andy's daughter, and yeah, this is the first time I'm on the stream or on the quiz or anything, so no pressure.
No pressure whatsoever. Well, it's a pleasure to have you along with us. Nice to meet you. Let us see. I got Pugwash saying, "Hi, what a plum." I don't know what he's talking about there.
That might be your comment earlier to him over the King of the Beats.
Possibly.
Maybe.
No, probably not. He likes to make up his own comments as he goes along. And oh no, he just said he was watching last week's quiz on Facebook.
All right.
Fantastic. Well, that's probably what's going to happen. It's going to take a little while, even though I did send out the newsletter to a lot of people today, reminding them where we are. So again, just to repeat, thank you for being here. If you're watching the recording, we are going to build up some traction. Saturday afternoons, usually 5 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, we'll do the general knowledge quiz as well as the DJ quiz. And then the other talks that I'll be doing will usually be on a Monday and a Tuesday at 6 o'clock. General knowledge quiz. We're going to go for 30 questions, I think, today, guys. I have got all of my tools, which I hope are working. I've got all of my different windows open, ready to go. I can make the scores work. Any questions? Anything that's unclear before we begin?
Yeah, good.
You can
travel.
You
I
can
think
hear
Andy's
me.
got your brand with any kind of travel. So.
No, well, you know what I actually did? I went through the questions. I removed some of the ones that I thought may have been difficult's probably not the right word. Not relevant. A lot of these questions seem very America orientated, depending on where I've got.
Last week seemed quite tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We looked at it.
Yeah, last week were.
Well, I've filtered some of them out. I've left others in there because general knowledge is general knowledge, and of course,
might surprise you.
Being a travel agent, Andy may have the upper hand with some geography questions and so on and so forth. But them's the breaks. That's what general knowledge is. Isn't that right, Tommo?
Yeah, but there might be some questions on welding as well. And
there you go. I'll be all right. Metal, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I asked everyone what their specialities were going to be, and we got sort of pretty much all across the board. So I'm just going to get into it. There's no time constraints. Saturday afternoon, we're live. I'm in Spain for everybody that may not realise. Team FOZZY. Just confirm exactly whereabouts you are. It's not really all, is it?
We're in Stourbridge.
in the Midlands.
Stourbridge. And then Team Tommo in the leafy suburb of Royal Sutton Coalfield.
Right, yeah.
There you go. Clear your throats, and we are ready to begin. The buzzer's ready. I can't actually see how many people we have actually got with us. So if you are watching live and you want to leave a comment, then actually that is meant to the comments are meant to come into that little white box, and they haven't.
I haven't seen any comments yet.
Well, Katrina said hello, everyone, and Pogwash has said hi as well. I can see the comments because the way I've got my computer set up, but for some reason they're not coming across onto the buzzer, onto the Zoom window. You just can't get the staff, can you? Something else that I need to look into. Well, let's just get down to it while we're here, asking some questions. Okay, question number 1 out of 30. Good luck to you both. Good luck to you all. Who came first to the British throne, the Tudors or the Stuarts? See, now the buzzer's not working. I didn't hear a buzz then. Although, as you can see on the screen, Team Tommo got in there first with the answer. And have you turned your sound off? Has it gone off at all by any chance? No? No? Okay. It's by the by. Team Tommo got in there first with the answer. Who's going to give me the answer? Alice?
I mean, I did study history at uni, so I'm probably going to give you the wrong answer. I'm going to say the Stuarts.
Okay. Well, the thing is, it's a 50-50 opportunity, and I have to pass it across, I'm afraid. and it wasn't the Stuarts.
To be fair, I buzzed and I was going to say the Tudors. So
okay, so Lee got in there first. Actually, I've only just noticed sporting your VB 2020 socially distanced top.
Limited edition.
Very, very good indeed.
I actually think I may be the only person that owns one.
I think you are actually the only person that got that through Stream Elements. So thank you very much for that. So Team FOZZY, I've got to remember who is on the top. Press that button. Let me see if this works. Ta-da! Amazing. Yay. It works. Only took about 7 seconds. There's about 8 different processes it has to go through. But we got there. So it's 1-0. Team Tommo. The buzzer is reset. Team Tommo got in there with the incorrect answer. Question number 2. In a standard pack of playing cards, how many cards are there in each suit? Team Tommo got there with the buzzer.
I reckon it's 13.
It is 13, yes. It is 13. Saving grace. Okay, 1-1. And keep your eyes on the scores as well for me, just in case I cock anything up. Question number 3. Who wrote the children's novel, The Borrowers? I wouldn't have a clue on that one myself, to be fair. Pugwash got in there with the Tudors as well, by the way, beforehand. Any joy with the Borrowers novelist? Team Tommo got in there.
Wild guess, Roald Dahl.
No, it was a good guess. It wasn't Roald Dahl. Team FOZZY, do you want to have a guess?
C.S. Lewis.
It isn't C.S. Lewis. No, it was Mary Norton.
Okay.
Not a clue. Never heard of her.
Not a clue. Okay. Another general knowledge one that I almost deleted this, but I'm thinking maybe somebody will know it. Question number 4. How many books make up the New Testament? He's a good boy. Good Sunday morning boy. Go on, Team Tommo.
If I get this wrong and my mum's watching, I'll never hear the last of it. It's 4, isn't it?
I don't think you could have been further away if you tried. Team Fuzzy, do you want to have a guess?
It's 7.
It isn't 7. See, now you're questioning me. 27 is the answer. I'm only going by the answers I've got.
My dad isn't watching this, let's put it that way.
It is a big book, isn't it, the Bible? So
Just a little bit.
there's probably
I don't think I've got past chapter 1.
I don't think I've got past the first couple of lines. Okay, question number 5. You're both going to get these, so you need to be fast on the buzzers, guys. Which band recorded the 1977 album Rumours? Team Tommo got in there with the buzzer.
It's too fast.
I think it was Fleetwood Mac.
It was Fleetwood Mac, indeed.
Yeah, that's enough.
See, this is what I mean, and you guys being DJs will have the same issues. Sometimes everything works perfectly. There's no rhyme or reason, is there, why that buzzer won't be working now?
No.
What if I click over onto there? No, it doesn't matter. Reset that buzzer for me. Right, okay. So I gave you the point, didn't I? So it's 2 points to 1. Pugwash said 12, and you guys watching us are on a delay still, so there's about a 45-second delay, so feel free to mention the answers if you want in the chat, and also if you want to send messages out to people who you know who used to enjoy watching the quiz and send them over to us. Because let me actually have a look and see if I'm not touching anything. I'm not messing around with it. If people are watching, they're watching. If they're not, then it's all good. We are now on question number 6 out of 30. Which was the first feature film made by the Beatles? Team Fozzy got in there with the buzzer.
Hard Day's Night.
It is A Hard Day's Night. Congratulations. Okay, so it's 2-2, keeping it neck and neck. Question number 7. In which sport does love mean nothing? Team Tommo got there with that one.
Got to be tennis, hasn't it?
It's got to be tennis, indeed. Right, we're racing through these questions here. I'll get to 10 and then we'll stop, and I'll just go and make sure that everything's working. So Katrina got in there with Fleetwood Mac. She just picked Pugwash to the post. Fair play. Those two are having their own little battle between them.
Get them on, do too.
Right. Question number 7. So question number 8 now. Grenadine is obtained from which fruit? Team Tommo got in there. Anything that's alcohol based.
Is that a pomegranate?
It is pomegranate, Alice. Congrats. Well done. I wouldn't have known that.
I used to work in a bar, so that's my.
Oh, okay, that's your excuse.
Well, it depends. I don't drink.
You're not bordering alcoholic. Okay. So Team Tommo get that point. So it's 4 points to 2 now, right? I'm correct.
One bad.
Both Katrina and Neil jump in with help for the Beatles answer. Katrina's just getting the jump on Pugs every time, so that's quite good. Okay, so I gave you the point, 4 points to 2. Question number 9. And Katrina's saying tennis. Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot that they are about a minute and a half behind, aren't they? So, come on, Pugs, catch up. Right. Question number 9. It's another novel. In the novel by D.H. Lawrence, what was the name of Lady Chatterley's lover?
I don't know. I don't read that.
I don't know. No?
Not my strong subject.
I don't read that kind of stuff.
Frolicking in the The hay shed. Okay.
So he's gonna
Okay.
guess.
Fozzy's going to have a guess.
Like Edward.
No, Oliver Mellors was the answer.
Oliver.
Yeah. I was going to throw it over Tommo, but I don't think there would have been much.
No, we'd have probably said Charles or something like that.
I'm trying to think of some of them old names.
Yeah, oldie names. Right. Okay. Question number 10. In which area of London did Jack the Ripper murders take place in 1888? Okay. Team Fozzy comes in there with a bit of a punt, maybe, or he knows this.
No, I do.
Only.
He doesn't.
Okay.
Serial killers are mine.
Okay.
Whitechapel.
It is Whitechapel. Yes. Brilliant. Okay, so that was question number 10. So everything appears to be working fine. I'm going to take a gamble and press a button. Let me go over here and just make sure that everything is okay on the YouTube. Yes, everything is working fine.
Maybe Sweetie Todd, isn't it?
Sweet Todd, at least you would have got like a
Okay, everything's working good there. It's all working fine. But we're not getting as many. We're not getting a load more people coming over and watching us over on YouTube anyway. So it might as well. We might as well probably just stay on Facebook if that's going to be the way. So Katrina says Andy, the answer to Lady Chatterley's lover, and Neil McLean says Winston. Brilliant. All right then. Question 11. In which conflict did Florence Nightingale develop her nursing techniques? Team Tommo gets in there first.
The Crimea War.
And Alice says the Crimean War, and she's absolutely correct. I've got to remember where I'm at now. So it is 5. Did that work? Yes, 5 points to 3 in favour of Team Tommo. Questions. Yeah, Katrina and Pugs are having a nice little battle over there. Eastern Aldwych. I really can't understand why. Actually, in a second, I am going to go and take a look and to see why that isn't working, because it's not like we've got a million people watching, but something for me to work out. Question number 12. Which company makes the sweets known as Love Hearts? Team Tommo is one. What was the answer?
Swizzles.
It's absolutely correct.
Very random guess.
How random, and you get it. Well, I mean, it's not so random. Yeah, the point's gone up fine. Don't let them pull away, Team Fozzy. Come on. 6-3.
Being quicker on the buzzer, I think.
Yeah. What is the capital city of Australia? Team Tommo got there first, as expected. Is he going to get the answer correct?
I hope so. Is it Canberra?
Say it again. You dropped out.
Canberra?
Yes, it is Canberra. I thought you got it wrong for a very split second then.
It's one of those where straight off you think Sydney.
Yeah.
And then it's, but no, it's, definitely
Canberra.
Australian state capital is Canberra.
There you go. Paul, maybe you need to get your hand closer to the buzzer, because by the time you're leaning...
Yeah, he's all over there.
I know, by the time you're leaning over... Okay.
Somebody was usually so quick with the answers, so...
Right. Question number 14. Oh, well, again, like I say, it's one of them ones. In which ocean are the Maldives to be found? Team Tommo.
Indian Ocean.
It is the Indian Ocean. So when I'm reading these questions back, I think to myself, oh, that's 2 in a row there, sort of like geography questions. Although, as I did say at the top, that it is general knowledge, isn't it? So I think it's only fair that I leave them in. So Pugs actually got Crimean War correct for Alice in Wonderland, I was going to say then, for some stupid reason. And Katrina said Perth, Neil said Sydney for that capital. And it was, of course, Canberra. So yeah, that's if I delay it a little bit, then I can read back their answers as well. Right, I gave the question about the Maldives. I'll be very impressed if either of you get this correct. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give the answer within 5 years, okay? Whoever gets closest within 5 years on this. In which year did the first McDonald's restaurant open? Team Fuzzy.
Say 1980.
Wow. Okay, you say 1980. I'm going to pass it over to Team Tommo.
I reckon 1968.
No, it was a better educated guess. It's actually 1940.
No way.
Yeah, there's a really good movie. I'm not sure if it was on Netflix about the story. About yeah. So if you cast your mind back when that was set, it was a really long time ago. Okay, so nobody got that. Hold on, is it 8 points to 3?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't remember it creeping up that quick. My brain's doing 7 or 8 different things at once. Okay, question number 16. In the human body, what connects the bladder to the kidneys? Team Fuzzy got... Sorry, I was waiting for the buzzer and there isn't a bloody sound. Team Fuzzy got in there first.
Spleen.
No, it isn't. It isn't the spleen. Shouts out to John Spoor. Hi, John. Nice to see you with us, mate. It isn't the spleen, so I'll pass it over to Team Tommo.
Where was it?
I'll repeat the question for you. In the human body, what connects the bladder to the kidneys?
Just going to have a wild guess and say the pancreas.
No, it's the ureters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Question number 17. Who did Margaret Thatcher replace as leader of the Conservative Party?
Don't know.
Tommo comes in there with an educated guess, or has he dragged this from the depth of his mind?
It's a bit of a guess. Was it Jim Callaghan?
No, it isn't Callaghan. Fozzy?
Harold Wilson.
No. I'm not even sure if either of those are Conservatives. It was... I've bloody lost the thing now. It was Edward Heath.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I'm just going to have a quick look at a second and see why... See why these comments aren't coming over from the chat. Because you would expect them to. So I need to go to my overlays. Head to head. So you don't get this on the chase, do you? Stream chat. Settings. Show messages.
Is it because it was Facebook?
No, I set it all up again this morning. So the chat should be there. So if I take that background off, let me just see if this works. Yeah, so that's definitely connected. It's definitely connected, but I don't know why that's not there. There's got to be a way how I can carry it in. That is really, really weird and really, really annoying. But still, it is what it is. I'll get back to the. Just something else that I've got to nerd up on in the week. So no one got that point. We're 27 minutes into the quiz, and I'm just going to get back to it. Thank you for your patience. Okay. I've scrolled up, so I've lost where I am now. Okay, question number 18. At which battle in 1805, this could be an educated guess, or you might know it. At which battle in 1805 was Nelson mortally wounded? Team Fozzy gets in there on the buzzer first.
Waterloo.
It wasn't Waterloo, no. So I'm going to pass it over to Team Tommo, who one of the team players did say she studied history at uni.
It does not have an answer.
Random guess. Battle of Bosworth.
No. Trafalgar.
Yeah.
When you know the answer, you think it's really obvious. If you don't know the answer, then it's not something you. When you hear it, you think, of course. Why didn't I say Trafalgar? I've got to say, them gins look absolutely delicious. I might have to send the wife a WhatsApp. Bring me gin. Bring me gin. Okay. Question number 19. What is the best-selling type of soup in the UK? Team Fozzy, are you a soup master?
Oh, no, but it'd be an educated guess and say tomato.
It is tomato. It is tomato. Congratulations. Well done. Brought it back to 8-4.
Heinz on that one, so it's a good job I didn't press it.
Well, I was like 50-50 whether it was going to be a flavour or a make.
Yeah.
So in the chat, we got the nice little battle going on between John, Katrina and Pugs. Pugwash says, Lars did warn you about the gremlins. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is I can't actually test the chat showing up when I'm not live because there is no chat to show. But I can read the chat. I've got it set up in my OBS. There's an update to OBS actually where you can now import browsers into the OBS window, so you don't have to have multiple windows open at once. So I can see the YouTube chat in front of me here in my OBS, which is really good. Neil McLean says Trafalgar. He was armless. Oh dear, oh dear. Right. And John Spore got in there with tomato as well. Beat Katrina to it. I'm just watching the replies come up, and literally John got in there a split second before Katrina. So that was good. And congrats on the move, John. Not too far up the road now in Valencia. That was question number 19. Question number 20 now. How many bottles of champagne in a Magnum? Very silent. Team Fozzy comes in with... it's got to be a guess, surely.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say 12.
Okay. You're going to say 12. It's probably one of them Jeroboas or whatever it's called. It isn't 12. Tommo? A Magnum? You've seen a Magnum of champagne, haven't you?
Yeah. It's okay, we're going to go with 3.
It was a better guess than 12 too.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Because a Magnum's not that big, really.
No.
Just, not that I drink a lot of champagne, of course. I actually hate champagne. Okay. Question 21. What is the second highest mountain in Africa? My money would have been on Team Tommo there, but Team Fozzy gets in there first with the Buzzin. Can he bring it up? Come on, Lee.
Kilimanjaro.
It isn't Kilimanjaro. No, I think that the first
That
one.
might be the tallest, to be fair.
Okay, so I'm going to pass it over to Tommo.
Table Mountain.
No. Mount Kenya. Table Mountain's in South Africa, isn't it? Would that still be?
Yeah.
Would that be still? That's not classed as Africa, is it?
Yeah. I suppose it's the continent, isn't it?
Right. Okay. See, I'm showing my ignorance.
Apart from Kilimanjaro, I couldn't think of any other.
Yeah, it's the only one I could think of.
John Spohr got in there with 2 bottles for the Magnum. Yeah.
Yeah, it shows his lifestyle, doesn't it?
Hoi polloi. Is that what you say? The hoi polloi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so no one got that correct. We're racing through these questions, so come on, Team Foster, Team Fozzy. Lee, I really thought that when you're hiding behind that keyboard, you're obviously, you're a lot
This is the
faster.
thing. She said she's actually dreading today because you're under more pressure. When you're behind the keyboard, you haven't got the buzzer to go at. So it does make it a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff that we know the answers for, but then if you don't get in quick enough.
That's it. That's the whole point, the jeopardy of it.
Yeah.
I think it's quite neat. That's why it doesn't really matter about the answers, and that's why when we're going to do the music quiz, that's going to be the same. It's not going to be that as difficult as just trying to name the beats. That's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, we got up to question number 21. So question 22, again, me looking at this answer, I would think this could be an educated guess, unless you know the answer. Which famous ship was found deserted in 1872?
Mary Celeste.
It is. Sorry, I was reading the comments there, and I just got sidetracked. Everyone's laughing at me. Everyone's laughing at me because I said South Africa's not in Africa. I knew what I meant. Okay, so Fozzy, you said
The Mary Celeste.
and you were absolutely correct. Yes. Did you know that, or was that the only? Did you know that?
I remember as a young kid, I had a book with all these mysteries in.
Okay.
Unsolved mysteries, and that was one of the stories in there. So
Wonderful. If I'd have said in what year was the Mary Celeste found, that might have been a
I'd have got 1800 sometime, but it would have been proper guess.
Cool. Okay. So, John Spohr saying he saw Mount Kenya 6 weeks ago. Yeah, it's mad how fast the time goes. When did you guys see the pictures that John was posting up of the giraffes and everything? It's insane. Some of the things that he's seen on his travels. Okay, so we're at question number 23 now. Listen very carefully to the question. Which island group that Britain fought a war over 149 years later was first annexed in 1833? Team Fozzy gets in there on the buzzer.
The Falklands.
It is the Falklands. Did you know that, or did you just...
No, I think it was educated because you said that 149 years later.
Yeah.
So
wonderful. Bringing it up now. Don't call it a comeback. 8 points to 6. Katrina got in there first with the Marie Celeste, and John Spohr had no idea. Neil McLean said the Mary Rose. Yeah, he's thinking about food again. Right. And then 1872. Very clever, John. Very clever. Okay, where are we at? Question 24. At what age did rock stars Kurt Cobain, Brian Jones and Jim Morrison all die? This is very similar to a question that we had a couple of weeks ago.
So wasn't this the same?
No, it was just a different bunch of people. Team Tommo gets in there first with the buzzer.
I think it's 27, isn't it?
It is 27. Yes, just another of the group of the curse of the 27, or whatever it's called. Again, is there a documentary or a movie about that on Netflix?
I think there is, isn't there?
Haven't seen it myself. Falklands. So John Spore got in there ahead of Katrina. So John, obviously fancy yourself as a bit of a quizzer. You'll have to get your name down when we do the tournament. Maybe if Emma would like to join you. Also, we're getting a few people joining us a little later on. I can see Christine Bush. Hi, Christine. Who else did I just see coming in as well? Oh, Jane. Hi, Jane. Miss Harrington says hi, everybody, just a little bit late. As you can see from the scores, everything is working fine today, apart from no sound on the buzzer, weirdly. Team FOZZY, 6 points. They were trailing a lot further than that just a few minutes ago. And Team TOMMO, Alice and her dad Andy on 9 points. So there we go. John Spore said 37 to that question, the last one, so no it wasn't. Katrina says 30, 31, 32, 33. Yeah, no. So basically anytime you hear somebody say at what age did, just buzz in, because it's got to be 27.
Remember that pub quiz?
Yeah, that's the one. Where we at? Question number 25. Which rank in the Royal Air Force is immediately above a wing commander? I left this one in because I wasn't sure whether you had family who were military people, so I thought it was only fair to leave it in. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to have a clue on this one. Team TOMMO.
Just going to have a guess and say squadron.
No. Which rank in the Royal Air Force is immediately above a wing commander? So your answer doesn't even make sense. But it's all good. Thank you for giving me an answer anyway. Team FOZZY.
I wouldn't have a clue.
No. Group captain is the answer. Okay. Question 26. Again, I'll give you within 2 years of this, okay? Whoever gets closest within 2 years, unless, of course, you get it on the nose. In which year was the Grand National declared void after 2 false starts? There's a little bit of a battle going on inside the chat. Pugs and John Spore having a little bit of a spat. Yeah, go on, have it. knock him out. Okay, so Team TOMMO gets in there with the buzzer. Your answer is?
I'm going to have a guess and go for 2004.
Okay, you're saying 2004. I will not comment. We are looking for 2 years either way. And obviously it isn't 2004, but I'm gonna pass it over to Team FOZZY for your guess.
2008.
No, you went the wrong way. It was actually, mind you wouldn't have been close anyway. It was 1993.
Okay.
I don't remember that. Right. Question 27. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, it's Coke.
Like Coke.
It was a nice cold beer. Where am I? Question number. I'm lost. I've got so many different numbers in front of me. Here we go. Question number 27. Who succeeded Michael Foot as leader of the Labour Party? Wow, I had to do a double take at the answer then. Okay, Tommo.
No.
Was it Neil Kinnock?
It was Neil Kinnock, and I looked at it and I thought it said Neil Pinnock. I was like, what? Okay, I got to remember where I'm pressing.
Not old enough.
Yeah. Well done. That's so you're into double digits now. Everyone's asking all the questions. Everyone's answering. They're just reeling off years now. It doesn't work like that, Pugs. If you don't actually know what it is, just type in all of the years from 2000 up to 2020. It doesn't show any signs
It'll be 1993.
any signs of intelligence. So Neil Kinnock, I gave you the point. 10-6. We are at question number. So You've pulled away. There's no way they can catch you now. Question number 28. Which two animals feature on the coat of arms of Australia? I actually knew this. I was very impressed with myself. Have a guess. Boo. Fozzy got in there first, actually.
All right, say a lion and a kangaroo.
Okay. I've toured Australia many times. I don't think I've come across many lions.
No.
So it isn't that. Team Tommo.
I'm going with, it's definitely a kangaroo. Definitely a kangaroo. The other one, I think might be a dodo.
No. Not a bad guess though. It was the feathered variety, a kangaroo and an emu.
Ah.
There you go. Question 29. And again, I will give you 2 years either side of this one. When did ITV first come on the air? No one wants to go first. Okay, Team Tommo gets in there first.
1961.
1961. Tommo says it isn't 61. Fozzy?
65.
No, wasn't 65. It was actually 55. I would have thought you would have gone the other way. 65 sounds way too early. Mind you, saying that, it could have just been... It didn't say when did TV start, did it? It was when did ITV
We got
first...
BBC before that.
Yeah,
so.
that's it.
Well, I just knew it was before 1979 because it was on air when I was born. So.
I know that didn't Coronation Street recently have a 60th anniversary or something like that. So I just thought, well,
Don't watch it.
around about the same time.
I can't remember. I haven't seen that. I do. I watch Coronation Street pretty much every night. Well, it's on the TV in front of me. I don't really pay a lot of attention to it. Although Peter Barlow's having a hard time of it right now. So I'm looking at the answers. A kangaroo and a koala. Katrina and Pugs said. Christine said a wombat and a kangaroo. And then Katrina says a whippet and a ferret. Fantastic.
Somewhere in Yorkshire, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the Australian bar in Leeds, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then John Spore says Castlemaine 4X. Gotta love that. John Spore answered 1983 to... he's not answering 1983 to the bloody ITV question, surely.
Maybe he was thinking, well, ITV was independent television, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then it changed to the regions.
Okay,
so
maybe
whether he was thinking about that.
Yeah, right. Okay. So question number... I think this is question number 30, isn't it? Yes.
It is.
Question number 30. Which part of his body did musician Gene Simmons insure for $1 million? Team Tommo. I mean, if you don't know this, I would think this would be an easy guess.
I'd say it's got to be his hand, hasn't it? For rock star Gene Simmons.
No, it isn't. It isn't his hand. So I guess that was. I guess it's a good guess. Team Fozzy. If you know who Team Simmons is, this could be an easy steal for you.
Kiss.
Yeah.
This?
Yes. Lee got it. Lee got it.
It is his most iconic pose.
Yeah. Lee gives us the tongue. Nice. Right. So, at the end of the official quiz, at the end of the official 30 questions, it is Team Fozzy 7 points and Team Tommo on 10 points. So, I think if you want to carry on, we'll carry on asking some more questions.
Yeah, fine.
But so what shall we do? Should we say that that's the end of the official, or if we're going to ask more questions, then we allow the points to carry on and take it up to 40 because we're doing all right for time. What do you want to do?
Yeah, we're fine to go with carry on scoring.
Okay, so we'll carry on then. So you've got a chance. You've got a chance to redeem yourself. You've got a chance to.
I'm going to grab a beer.
Yeah, go and grab a beer. I might actually go and grab a wine. While I do that, you know what? I have got an intermission button here. I'm going to press this intermission button. Hopefully, it doesn't kick everybody off here. I'll be back in about 60 seconds. Okay. And feel free to share the link again. Try and get a few more people over. Okay. And I'm back. I raced into the kitchen and I found myself a nice glass of chilled white wine. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, Andy. Cheers, Paul and Leah.
Cheers.
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 Not exactly far for you to go to the kitchen, though, is it, Andy?
No, not that far at all.
Fingers crossed. The 1st of October, we'll be having a cheers out in Villa Hoyosa.
I know. Can you imagine it? Can you? But yesterday was insanely hot, and it was the first day that I really felt.
So you posted it up, didn't you?
Yeah. It was really, really nice. Today's been all right as well. I don't get out of the house a great deal, but yeah, I'm looking forward to summer. And we're gonna. We were talking last night. I'm going to take a head on up to Villa Hoyosa, stay over at the Blue Line for my birthday in a couple of months and do a little fact-finding tour and have a nice weekend up there. So I'll get lots of video and footage, but I think everyone's seen how amazing it looks anyway.
We've been putting some great photos and video like stories and messages up on Instagram the last few weeks.
Brilliant. Well, when you check in, make sure that you show them that you're a follower of them and you'll get a welcome drink. You know, that's what they did say. I don't know if you missed that on the newsletter, but anyone that follows them on Instagram, when they check in, if you just say I follow you on Instagram and they'll give you a free welcome drink.
Yeah, so the stories on Facebook, you just want to be there now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I just want some crisps. That's all I want.
What are your favourite? The Lays?
No.
It's the it's like a cheesy
The Risquitos.
The what? Sorry.
Risquitos.
Well, if you remind me, I'll see if I can find any. And if I find any, I'll send some over to you.
Alice brought some Cheeto footballs back from the supermarket the other day. She found some. That is always
that's a Spanish staple.
First purchase.
But they're not particularly. I'm not sure if they're particularly Spanish, are they? Well, obviously you can get them in England.
Yeah, I suppose just over the years it's just synonymous with trips to Spain and the Balearics and Canaries, really, isn't it?
Yeah, indeed. I love the. We won't go off into that whole thing, but I love the I can't even think now. The guy does the skit about when he goes on holiday and he says, "Look, they got Cadbury's finger arrows."
Yeah, Peter Kay.
Brilliant. Such amazing observational comedy. So yeah, we got a few more people with us now in the YouTube channel. Thanks for making it over. Feel free to please to make yourselves known in the chat so I can say hello to you. Katrina, Neil, Christine, Jane, all having a nice little conversation. Katrina says she's late for a date. Nice. Lovely. I shan't pry any further. I just hope that you have a great day, a great evening. I did get my wine and I don't think I actually did drink any, did I? Okay, so we're going to take it up to 40. Tommo has very graciously agreed to allow the points to carry on over. And it's 10 points to 7. So here we go. Question 31 of 40. What facially do Fred Flintstone... I've only licked the glass and I can't talk. What facially do Fred Flintstone and Betty Rubble have that Wilma and Barney don't? I think you'd have to be a bit of an avid fan to know that. Team Tommo actually buzzed in. Sorry, I didn't see that. I'm annoyed about that buzzer sound. Go on then, and.
Is it Dimples?
It isn't Dimples, no. Good guess. You don't need to whisper because they've answered. So what do you reckon?
I'd say Freckles.
No. Let me close that down so I don't break anything. The answer is white around their eyes.
All right.
Yeah, I think you've got to be like a die-hard fan to know that.
Yeah, you would. I'm just reading a comment here that's really quite freaky. John Spore says, I love the fried egg crisps that I've only ever found in Ibiza and Mallorca. Michelle actually picked up a packet of those the other day. They're disgusting, and yet we ate them all.
Made from fried eggs.
Fried egg crisps, fried egg and ham flavoured crisps. They were, just I don't know, one of those kind of weird tastes. I said to these are disgusting. Are these disgusting? Yeah, and just sat there eating them. They're without being too crude, they're even more disgusting about an hour after. Okay, question 31. I'm lost where I am now. Question number 32, in fact. Which game demonstrated on television in 1966 did competitors accuse of being sex in a box? So, which game demonstrated on television in 1966 did competitors accuse of being sex in a box? Team Tommo gets in there with the buzzer. I think maybe it came to you.
Yes.
Random answer. Twister.
It is Twister. Yeah.
Twister.
Really?
Pretty obvious when you get it right. So have I broken anything now? Please say I haven't. Yes, it's working. Still good. Okay. 11 points to 7. I'm reading acne crabs. What? I don't even know what they could what they could be answering. Oh, right, I get it. What do Fred Flintstone and Betty Rubble have that Wilma and Barney don't?
That's the delay, isn't it?
Amazing.
I don't know what version of the Flintstones whoever answered crabs has been watching.
Oh, I've just seen that. Actually, it's the next question along. This is brilliant. Who has, Pugwash, this is your question. Who has the lowest IQ? A moron, an imbecile, or an idiot?
I can't believe this is a real question.
It's a real question.
And those three actually have proper idiot
and
status.
they're proper definitions, and I have facts and figures to back it up. I need to shrink this down a little bit so I can see all of the text. So Team Fozzy gets in there with an answer. Sorry, I didn't see the buzz. Yes.
Imbecile.
I've lost where I am now because I've shrunk my screen. It's not the wine, honestly. Okay, so you're saying imbecile.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say whether that's right or wrong, but I'm going to allow Tommo to either give the same answer or give me a different answer.
Okay. We're going to say idiot.
Okay, it is actually idiot.
Huh?
Yes. So you're at the bottom, and I'll read this out. One sec, sorry. The answer is idiot. According to an early 20th century psychology definition, a moron's IQ ranges from 51 to 70, an imbecile is 26 to 50, and an idiot is 0 to 25 on the IQ. So there you go. If you want to insult someone, you just call them an idiot.
I'd actually thought that the idiot was the least insulting of those three.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But now you know it's not.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not. So no, idiot. If you want to call someone, if you want to be insultive, imbecile. Imbecile's a bit of a mouthful in it, really. I like moron. Okay, so I gave that point, and Pogwash is saying moron, like me. Thank you for that one. Question number 34. Which sex symbol first appeared in the 6 minutes long 1930 film Dizzy Dishes? Team Fozzy, sorry, my attention was different. Team Fozzy comes in there with a first buzz.
Say Marilyn Monroe.
It isn't Marilyn Monroe. Which sex symbol first appeared in the 6 minutes long 1930 film Dizzy Dishes? Team Tommo.
I'd have said Marilyn Monroe as well.
Okay.
I thought Marilyn Monroe was the first sex symbol, but obviously there was someone earlier than her.
Yes. When was she born? About not 40s or something like that?
Can't think.
She was
I
like
thought
famous
30s was a little bit early for Monroe.
in the 50s, wasn't she? She was like famous.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, but around about that time. The actual answer is
Jane. No, not Jane. What was her? Jane Mansfield.
no. You're all on the totally the wrong page anyway. It is Betty Boop.
Is it a bloke?
Betty Boop.
Cartoon character.
Boop boop bidoo. Right, okay. Question number 35. The UK's Dyslexia Research Trust is based in which British city? This is something that you'll either know or you won't, I guess. Sorry, I keep forgetting to look at the screen, Tommo.
I'm just going to guess. Going to go with Bristol.
No, it isn't Bristol. And I just realised something, which I'll tell you about after. Fozzy, Team Fozzy.
Leeds.
It isn't Leeds, and it's quite crazy. So the UK's Dyslexia Research Trust is based in Reading, and when you look at it, it's reading.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's good.
So there you go. Right. So John asked me to repeat. Sorry, John, you're about a minute behind me by the time I actually get to see anything that you're typing in the chat room. So you'll have to forgive me. Jane Harrington said James Dean in answer to the sex symbol. McLean said Valentino. And just a few other questions, a few other answers there. We haven't put any points on the board since Twister, have we? Oh, no, you got idiot, didn't you, Tommos? So, question number 36. Oh, this is a long one. Which word originally meaning dried... no, ignore that one. You're not going to get that. See, I'm getting to questions that I haven't filtered now. Yeah. So some of these might be difficult. Question. So let me delete this so I know where I am. And delete that row. So this is question number 36. What colour is most toilet paper in France? Team Fuzzy.
I said brown.
No, before it's used.
No, but still,
No, it isn't brown. Team Tommo.
I suppose like the straightforward answer would be white, wouldn't it? But that seems a bit too simple. So Alice has got an answer that we're going to go with.
Okay.
Pink.
It is pink.
Yeah.
Well done.
Was
Was there some what's the word when you work it out?
strategy?
No, not strategy. That isn't the word. Is there some
No.
rationale? Thank you, Tomo.
Rational.
Yeah.
I was unlocked a a deep memory from. I went on a French exchange when I was at school, and I was stayed with a French family, and I was trying to picture what was their bathroom like, and if I could remember toilet roll. But this was like years ago.
Wow.
Obviously, I've got better memory than I thought.
Deep down, locked deep down in there. Don't ever go to a therapist. Who knows what they're going to unearth? I did give you the point. So, answers to that question. Christine Bush says yellow, John Spore purple, Neil McLean, Pugwash, says blue. Okay, Katrina says green. Everyone's just get random guesses there now. We are at question number 37. Yeah, this one pretty much sums me up at the end of a Vocal Booth radio show. If you're discombobulated, what are you? Discombobulated. Are you aware of that word? I'm sure someone in the chat's going to get this. Tomo?
Well, if it's the way that you're at the end of each Vocal Booth radio show, I'd say the answer's pissed.
Well, that isn't the actual answer, but that is true. That is facts.
Okay.
So I'll pass it over to Fuzzy. Team Fuzzy.
Confused.
It is confused. Yes. Discombobulated. I'm not confused. Confucius. Who was that? Alan Partridge. Right, so I've got to give you a point.
Yeah.
Yes, you've got the point. Question number 38. Okay, listen very carefully. Which four-letter word ending in K means to have intercourse? Four-letter word ending in K means to have intercourse. Team Tomo gets in there before I take your answer. Christine Bush says drunk. So yeah, and John Spore says detached. So they all apply. They all apply. Piss head or pished, confused. Katrina got in there with confused. So Tomo, your answer to four-letter word ending in K is?
In case there's any families watching, I'm going to spell it out.
Okay.
It begins with F, it ends in K, and it's got the letters U and C in the middle.
Okay. Well, very, very polite, diplomatic, and politically correct answer, but it's completely way off mark. I'll ask the question again. Which four-letter word ending in K means to have intercourse? But I guess you were correct.
Right.
Yeah. Fozzy?
Have a clue.
No.
No idea.
Talk.
Talk.
To talk. Yeah. To have intercourse is to talk. So I guess the other kind of intercourse means the talk of love. Maybe. Actually, I don't think there are any kids watching. Neil McLean says wank. I got to stop calling him by his, what's it? Someone said stop calling me by my council name. Is it my council name? I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure Pogs will put me right on that one. What is it that black guys say? One of my friends always says it. Why are you using my government? That's it. Why are you using my government name? Right. Okay. Question number 39. Wow. Oh, actually, yeah, this makes sense when you know what the answer is. Which humorous engineering unit is defined as a third of horsepower or 250 watts? Now, I'm not going to include this one, but I've answered it anyway. I've asked it. This won't be one of the official questions. Which humorous engineering unit? This could be for you, Fuzzy. Something to do with engineering. Engineering unit is defined as a third of horsepower or 250 watts. I've never heard of it, actually, when I looked at it. No, donkey power is the answer. Don't know what that means. Would you believe it? I've actually only got 40 questions on here, so that's perfect. Question 39. Complete the Billy Connolly quote. My definition of an intellectual is someone who can listen to the William Tell Overture without thinking of... I guess you need to know what the William Tell Overture sounds like and relate it to the first thing that comes into your mind. No one's going to get that one. No. The answer is actually the Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
So AJ Tom says government name. Thank you. I did get there eventually. I'm not actually familiar with who AJ Tom is, so please reveal yourself. Give me your government name. Okay, so that was question number 39. No one got that. Question number 40. Again, these I didn't filter, so some of them might be a little bit more tricky. This looks like a long one. An orchidometer is a medical instrument used to measure which part of the male body. And then in brackets, it's also used with rams. So an orchidometer, what would you measure on the human, on the male body in particular? Team Tommo, sorry, daydreaming. Team Tommo got there with the buzzer.
Well, if it's on the male body and not on the female body, I'm going to go with the testicles.
It is the volume of testicles.
There you go then.
Well done. See, some of these educated guesses, they can fare you well. And at the end of 40 questions, we have Team Fuzzy on 8 points and Team Tommo on 14. Well done, Team Tommo. Well done to Alice. She stole some pretty neat questions there come in. And so just remind me, did Hillary get cold feet or is she otherwise preoccupied?
She's here, but we had a bit of a. She said if Alice wants to do it, I'll let her do it, and Alice said, yeah, I'll have a go at it.
Brilliant, fantastic.
At least she had a choice. I just got told.
Okay. Well,
I got like, by the way, I volunteered us for Saturday for the quiz.
No, it was mentioned, and then it was like,
yeah. Well, we have been leading up to it over the last few weeks, and to be fairly, you were giving it the big one in the chat once or twice, so you had to back it up.
But it is easier on the chat than it is.
Without a shadow of a doubt. I can't actually remember how Katrina got on when she was on the quiz. To my embarrassment.
She was up against the Secours, wasn't she?
Yeah, it was Katrina with her with her granddaughter.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Her daughter and her granddaughter against Katie and the Secours.
Yeah.
And did the Secours win?
I think
they did. Yeah.
So what we're going to do, we've got this DJ competition coming up, starting in June. I can't remember the actual date, but it's going to be one of the first week of June. I'm just looking for 2 more contestants, which hopefully I'll get in the next few days. TrackSource have been very kind in providing us with $100 worth of credit that we will give to the winner. So once we get that out of the way, we'll do another tournament then for this, and all of you guys, if you want to come back and be a part of it, then it'll be great. You'll because I was talking to the Tates last night. We went for some food, and they were saying, Dave was saying, some of those questions were playing on my mind. I was really angry with myself. And actually, Dave, if you are watching this, you were totally right. The question about cheese was, it was cheese and not chocolate in America. We had this conversation over dinner last night, and I swore blind. The question was about chocolate in America, and it was actually cheese. So, yeah, I'll put you guys down. I'll approach you we'll, towards the back end of the summer. I'm sure people will be out and about enjoying their non-lockdown life, but we'll still find time to do this.
Hope so.
What are you guys doing for the rest of the weekend? You got any? I know you do your show on a Friday, FOZZY, and also in the
I've got one tomorrow lunchtime for Jance as well on Free Music.
Okay, so you're doing that.
I do a Sunday as well, so I'm finished just in time for the vocal booth show as well.
Okay, is that every Sunday that you do that?
Actually, I've taken over the 12 till 2 slot on a Sunday.
Right.
But somebody's can't do tomorrow afternoon, so the guy before me, usually, we've split that hour, so it's a 3-hour slot tomorrow afternoon.
3-hour marathon, Through Music We Live On. Nice. And then Tommo still rocking out his Decades of House on a Friday morning. That's a great show yesterday.
Just getting on the headphones at work, it kills 2 hours of work.
So did I see you say yesterday that you're in a new job now, Paul? And that's so you weren't sure whether you could.
Started doing the same thing. Still welder, fabricator, but moved to a place which is literally 10 minutes down the road.
Nice.
Walk it in the morning, walk it back. It's great. And it's a smaller factory, less people work there. So you've got to get on with your job. You're not in a big company.
Okay. There's no slacking. No slacking out the back, having a fag every 10 minutes. Okay. No. And Alice, remind me, tell us what you've got going on right now.
Not a great deal. Even though lockdown's over, I feel like I've still not got anything to do. So, yeah, not a great deal going on.
No, what have you just finished? I have no idea. Were you working, studying? What? Remind me.
I'm working. I finished studying a few years ago. So just working for Santander at the moment. So yeah, just that's pretty much what's going on. Making the most of going out for food and drink where I can. Yeah. Good.
I just started to open up, and outdoor drinking and dining is what we've got over here at the moment. But days like today when it's been pretty much hammering it down.
You just can't do it, can you, in this kind of weather?
No, a lot of pubs and restaurants have said today, we're going to just remain closed because it's pointless them opening. But I think 17th of May, so a week on Monday, 9 days now, we're back. Restaurants and pubs can open indoors. So that will obviously
with limited capacity or normal capacity.
So I think it's still going to be the table service, the social distancing that was going on as well.
Cool.
But at least it's another step forward from the week after next, back to normality anyway. Well,
from tomorrow here, the curfew is lifted now. So whereas before you had to be in by 10 o'clock, now I think that curfew's lifted and the bars and restaurants are allowed open till midnight. But different regions are being given the authority to make their own decisions depending on what their figures are and where we live. They've actually said, no, we're going to stay in it. I mean, it's, the figure, the rate isn't bad for what I'm aware, but they just said, no, we're going to keep it as it is for now because we're on the coast, as you both know. So a lot of people come to their holiday homes, and I think they just don't want everyone flooding to the coast at this moment in time, just in case it increases. But it's positive signs forward. Okay, guys. Well, listen, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Congratulations, Team Tommo. and I will press a button that's going to kick you out of the Zoom, so it will make you leave very abrupt, and I'm just going to say goodbye to the people who are watching. Thanks a lot, guys.
Okay, thanks a lot. See you soon.
Thank you. And there you go. So I saw Katrina say she's got to bounce off. Thank you for passing through. Also, Jane is meeting up with Hen for lunch tomorrow on the South Coast. Have yourself a great time. Sorry to hear that the weather's not been fantastic, although it might be a little bit better for you down there. This quiz thing's a hell of a lot of fun. We are struggling to get more people watching. Let me have a look, see if I can see how we did over on YouTube. Still not getting a great deal of people watching us on YouTube. So for the purposes of the quiz, it might be easier, it might be more beneficial to just keep it on Facebook. Just a decision I'll make on a weekly basis. One of those things. I appreciate you being here anyway. Thank you. On Monday, which I am going to do on Facebook, here on YouTube. Monday evening at 6 o'clock, I'm going to be talking to two guys, a friend over in New York City, Christopher Pagley, and then also a guy in the UK, Paul Hutchinson. Two topics that are going to be particularly interesting for any self-employed people, and also predominantly DJs, producers, promoters. Know your brand and how to increase your awareness of yourself and your brand, and also how to grow your tribe. A few hints, tips and tricks on how to increase your social media presence. We've covered some of this already, but these guys are going to have their own take on it, and Paul particularly will be talking you through an online course that he has available that is very interesting indeed. As I look on this new wall, you can see the Hall of Fame, the quiz supporters. This is rolling back. I think because I'm connected to my YouTube account, so those are a few people who were donating during VB 2020. As you can see at the top there, Lee, Duncan, and then DJP as well, and then a few other subscribers adding themselves to the YouTube channel. A lot of those, I believe, came after I did the interview with Lars. So guys, thank you for being here. Respect as always. I appreciate you donating your time to me, and I bid you farewell, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Have a good one now. I'm out of here.